Took my first loss today.
Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the
What
tight
kind of
end.
tackle?
That's
Yo.
a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Motion from the wideout. They'll go to work in the air on second down. They'll run the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a
Oh
big
my
game.
gosh, what is going on? That's a pig.
That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it
It's a
at the
perfect play call
48.
too. Where's my cover 3 hard flat? They got rid of all that. That's tough.
And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Moulton.
Great running backs consistently make people miss, and he did a really good job of breaking one tackle, but he couldn't do it to the next, and to the next, and to the next. The offensive line going to have to do a lot better job, giving him some more space so he can get out in the open field and make some plays for this offense.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Quarterbacks and receivers have got to be on the same page with respect to hot routes and sight adjustments, and those always happen when DBs come blitzing and they come running free like that. You can't put that one on the offensive line. That's on the QB and his receiver not being on the same page.
And this will fall.
Yo, everybody got the RPO. It don't matter what team I pick.
Coaches talk about it all the time. We're going to be aggressive. Well, they were aggressive on that first drive. They go
And the stadium post, like, we get it.
Now you put your defense on the field. I like the aggressiveness. Now you got to deal with some of the consequences.
But they got relaxed,
And
bro.
good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I can't hear. I can't hear.
Right now is in a groove.
Why?
He's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm there.
Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
Great job by the quarterback there, knowing where his answer is against the blitz. He finds his dump-off throw to the running back, and he does the rest, picking up the first.
The give to the back. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
That's all we needed. That's all we
The
needed.
Yellow Jackets will have a first down.
Well, that's just tough, hard-nosed running. You need 1 yard to get, let the running back figure it out.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. He might want another play. Back to pass, it's Kane. Here's the pressure. Time running out, and he
That shit was boxed. I ain't going front. I was boxed. I could have been through it, but I don't know.
really need to find
I don't know what my quarterback arm looking like for real.
on second and long. Back to pass. Right down the middle. He's got it. Lots of running room. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Once he got some room, it was over.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? He wastes no time and comes out throwing. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. The second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, it's so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a stop. They've been really good so far in this one, shutting this guy down, not letting him break out. You've got the lead. It's tight, though. And you know the opponent is going to keep trying to run it, so can you keep...
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
Somebody just knows when to punt.
Line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Dropping back, it's King. He uncorks one deep. He's got it inside the 25. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes.
I ain't gonna lie, I thought that was play action.
On first down every time, 2nd and 6.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there has been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about...
He'll off one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
I think sometimes as a quarterback, when your offense is struggling, you don't have any points up on the board yet here at the end of the first half. You're just trying to take a shot to see if your guy can make a play. And that time, he...
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
Hey, yo, what the... What's my man doing?
There's a little bit of...
GG's.